So I've been called out about some of the videos that I've been making here on this YouTube channel pertaining to audio gear. I received an email, a very lengthy email, and after reading the email, I kind of agree with the user. Now, I won't say the user name and I won't show the email for confidentiality, but I kind of agree with this email. So what am I talking about here? Well, I've been making audio gear videos for a while now, which includes budget microphones. Some of them are sub $100. And in the videos, I've been very impressed at the sound quality overall, which lies the problem. That's the problem, right? My audio chain in my studio, that's the problem. So if any user is looking to buy a sub $100 microphone, they probably don't have thousands of dollars worth of audio gear connected to make it sound good. And that lies the problem. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about some of the changes that I'm gonna make going forward when I'm making audio gear videos, including sub budget microphones. So let's talk about it. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Zach back with another video. So for years, I have invested in my audio chain, from devices like the Norman MT48 to the Rodecaster Pro 2 and more, plus professional microphones such as the Sennheiser MKH416 and the Warm Audio 8000G and more. I got plenty of microphones. My studio is sound treated for optimal sound. So, okay, you may ask the question, what's the problem? Well, listen, some would say that how could a sub $100 microphone sound as good as, let's say, a $1,500 microphone? Well, the answer to that question is EQ, compression, mic placement, studio treatment, and audio gear. Look, I've been reviewing a lot of microphones that's been connected to my main audio chain, which I'm getting called out for, right? So think about this. If you are looking for a sub $100 microphone, or you a beginner that's trying to start content creation with a minimal budget, you probably won't be having top of the line audio chains and audio gear to plug up. So I got called out for putting budget microphones on high-end professional equipment, which I get it, right? I get it. It's probably not a good idea to connect a low-end budget microphone to high-end equipment. Listen, that gives a false narrative to some people, right? And I don't want to do that. Look, I do not want to give a false narrative on a review that you could get awesome sound from a sub $100 microphone as you would with a $1,000 or above microphone. That's not what I'm trying to present here. To be clear, budget microphones today in this era is way better than microphones in the past. They do deliver excellent sound, but there's a lot more to audio than the microphone. Look, let me give you some examples. You have to have good mic placement and good technique. In post, you could add some equalization, some compression, some noise gate. You have to have room treatment to get very good sound. That is big. The audio interface or recorders is really important to professionals, right? So make no mistake about it. I do not want to give a false narrative when reviewing budget microphones, but there's 4 things that I will fix going forward. So when I make sub $100 microphone videos, or if I'm making any kind of budget interfaces or any kind of budget gear, these are some of the things that I will change in my reviews in the future. So let's discuss it. First, I would not plug any microphone that I review into my high-end Norman MT48. Yes, it's a $2,000 interface. Or I would not plug it into my Rodecaster Pro 2. I would use recorders such as my Zoom F8N Pro or my Zoom F6. Yes, I do understand that these are professional recorders, but they also designed to give you flat sound and how the microphone comes out, right? This flat sound itself. No processing, no enhancements. It's just normal sound. Look, I believe that this is best way to represent a budget microphone going straight into a recorder. So that's what I will do in the future when I'm making videos about microphones. So that's number one. So coming in at number two, the second change that I will make going forward is I will do sound tests in an untreated environment. As you know, in this studio, in my room, it's treated. Listen, most microphones will automatically sound great in a treated environment. But if you are starting out, you probably won't have sound treatment, sound blankets all over the place, and carpet, and my walls is all covered with sound treatment. So you probably won't have that if you first starting out. So I will do parts of the video when I'm reviewing microphones in an untreated space so you can hear how it would sound in an untreated space. But I would highly recommend that you get a treated space. Well, try your best to be in a room with some form of sound treatment. And that will make your audio sound 10 times better just by treating the space that you're recording. So coming in at number three, direct connection to a camera or a smartphone. As most people will not have a recorder, most people won't have audio interfaces and stuff like that. So I will direct connect a microphone to the camera or a smartphone so you guys can hear how it will sound if you do a direct connect, if you do not have an audio interface or a recorder. Now, if it's a XLR microphone, you do need some sort of interface or a recorder if you use an XLR. But if I do a video with wireless microphones, I will direct connect to my camera or I would direct connect to a smartphone and do a portion of the video that way. So yes, you can hear the sound quality going into a camera or going into a smartphone, because again, if you are buying sub $100 microphones, or if you are starting out as a brand new content creator on a tight budget, 9 times out of 10, you're filming most of your videos on a smartphone, or you filming most of your videos on a budget camera, or maybe you do have a nice camera that does have an audio jack for microphones. So I will give you guys a sound test on a camera and a sound test from a smartphone so you can hear how it sounds coming from those devices instead of professional recorders, instead of professional audio interfaces. So y'all guys can hear the difference in sound quality coming from a camera or a smartphone. So that is definitely a change that I will make. And lastly, coming in at number 4, I will use less equalization and enhancement in some of my microphone videos in order so you can get the gist on how it would sound when it comes down to flat sound coming from the microphone so you can hear how it sounds. Again, most people that's starting out, that's buying sub $100 microphones, probably don't have, audio interfaces or high-end recorders. And, but I will add some sort of equalization so you could get a potential of how a microphone will sound if you add some sort of equalization, compression, noise gates, and stuff like that. Now, yes, you do have to have a video editing software or maybe audio editing software, which I use Adobe Audition to edit my audio. So in my videos, I will use less equalization so y'all guys can hear the ultimate flat sound coming from the microphone. Now, I will still do the voiceovers and stuff like that so y'all guys can hear the potential on how you can make a microphone sound if you just do a little work in post, right? So that's number 4, all right? To be clear, I just want to make sure that all my users get transparency out of my reviews when I'm doing these microphone reviews. Total transparency. Listen, I've spent years and spent thousands of dollars on my audio chain to make my audio sound good, right? I do not want to give a false narrative that you could get the same sound quality as on like high-end microphones if you buy this sub $100 microphone. I do not want to give that false narrative out, right? I do want you to hear the real sound coming out of a budget microphone compared to a high-end microphone. It's definitely different. Look, I would never ignore constructive criticism from my audience, right? In order for me to get better, to be better, I have to listen to my people. Remember, the microphone is one part of the audio chain. It's many parts of the audio chain to make it sound good, but the microphone itself is only one part of the audio chain. Hopefully this will answer you guys' questions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about me reviewing audio gear here on this YouTube channel in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.